Family and friends prepared to say their final goodbyes to a mother-to-be found dead in Saginaw County. We have new information about her death, but there are still so many unanswered questions.
Honestly, we didn't believe it. We're still, all the family's still in shock right now.
Family members left stunned after 32-year-old Jennifer Webb was found dead Tuesday night in a dead-end ditch near a police gun range in Saginaw County's Buena Vista Township. Police first called to the scene of what appeared to be a suicide. Her sister-in-law, Heather Webb, who didn't want us to show her face, says they didn't believe that for a second. Jennifer was due to give birth September 15th. She was excited about a baby boy she called Little Man, even posting his ultrasound picture on her Facebook profile page.
Jennifer loved her life, loved that baby's life, and
there's no way that she would take them.
No way.
The investigation switching gears at the scene. Michigan State Police called in to take over the case, which usually happens when a law enforcement officer is involved. Saginaw County Prosecutor Mike Thomas releasing very few details about her death, but now says they are investigating it as a homicide.
8-month-old child was not able to be born as a result of this particular death. Mother died, child died, so that's pretty unusual in that regard. An autopsy has been performed. We believe that we know the manner of death, but we're not releasing that right now because it isn't going to advance the investigation.
Any comment about a possible suspect or taking in anybody into custody?
I'm not going to comment on that. No.
Although the prosecutor won't point to a suspect, sources tell Fox 2 an officer who works at the Buena Vista Township Police Department was sent home from work because of his possible connection to the victim.
And that's what makes it harder, because this is something that you see in the movies.
Reality has now set in for family and friends who gather to pay their respects at the Case and Company Funeral Home in Saginaw. They're trying to forget the way she died and remember how this mother-to-be lived her life to the fullest.
Jenny was the most beautiful person in the world, and just remember her, remember the good times, and just try to put everything else out of your head.
Webb's funeral will take place on Saturday. In the meantime, authorities are still waiting on test results and other evidence to be processed before they release a cause of death and other information. We expect that to happen sometime next week. In Saginaw County, Taryn Asher, Fox 2 News.